There she is. We are sitting right outside the BPN HQ about to hit a crazy chest day. I'm gonna show you guys how I built my chest for credentials. I'm gonna throw them in the top left-hand screen of the workout and show you guys exactly how I built my chest, benching over 405 and being the most dominant part of my body. So with that being said, let's get into it and let's go crush this video. And I'm gonna show you guys what I have post-workout. If you ever had kava, it tastes just like that, but better. I'm gonna show you guys the gains. So let's do it. It's been a minute since I've been in the BPN HQ and I'm gonna hit a big chest workout. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I do to grow my chest, grow my bench press, and give you like some tips and tricks. I just got back from California with Mark Bell. We actually hit a bench session. For those that don't know, he benched over 900 pounds. I jumped on his podcast. It was an epic time in California, but now we're back here. I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I've been learning and the process of getting bigger and stronger. For those that don't know, I'm gonna toss up in the right-hand side of the screen. Yesterday, I deadlifted 585, which I added 75 pounds to my deadlift since Ironman prep in the past month and a half. So we're putting on size, getting stronger, getting faster, and getting bigger, and overall I feel really good. I feel healthy, I feel great. With that, I'm gonna show you guys the diet that I've been consuming to pack on the size and to feel good and to keep it lean, because as you guys know, it's hard, like, you know, training's hard, but the diet's even harder. I'm gonna show you guys some few things that I've been using to help my lifts equipment wise. Let me show you guys that right now. Now there's two things that I recommend you get when you lift. One is gonna be knee sleeves. These are from Mark Bell, the Gangsta knee sleeves. These are my favorite by far. They help me in squatting. In the portion of the squat where I feel a little more vulnerable, where my knees feel like they could give out, they just provide a lot of support, and I feel confident with a lot of heavy weight. The more heavy weight that you can put on, the more you're gonna grow. So that allows you to grow more, as well as this big belt. As you guys can see, it's really thick. I advise anybody to get a weightlifting belt. If those wondering where I got this is actually my dad's. It is a thick, as you guys can see, it's a really thick belt. So if you guys are interested in, you know, buying a belt of any sort, I suggest get a thick one and get like a lever belt or a pull belt, something like that, that you can adjust. But yeah, it's just gonna keep your core and your back supported, and anytime you go heavy, it's just gonna allow you to really push yourself without getting injured. But yeah, I just want to show you guys that. That's what I've been using throughout this lean bulk to hit my deadlifts, to hit my bench presses, and my squats. So with that being said, let's get into the workout. All right, so to warm up for the bench press, all I really do is I take like a 5 or 10 pound plate and I just do these. Just focus on warming up the rotator cuff, because if anything, that's gonna be the part that you injure. And then as far as like warming up my chest, I'll just bench, like add a plate slowly. Maybe after this, put on 225, warm up with that, and just progressively work into my working set, which today is probably gonna be 315, maybe 365. Depending on how we feel, might send it a little, but yeah, I just really focus on this rotator cuff here. Come parallel and then back up. All right, so now I want to talk to you guys about how to increase your bench press, the small, minute things that you can do to just make your bench press jump at least 50 pounds. I'm gonna share with you guys that my bench press is by far my best movement, and I've pretty much nailed down the form, and everybody that I gave this information to has always increased their bench press. So I'm gonna share with you guys that right now. You're gonna wanna dig your shoulder blades into the back of the bench. This is gonna create an arch. When there's an arch, it gives your body leverage and tension. Tension and leverage move weight a lot easier. So dig the back in, and then bring your feet down and keep that arch here. And then when you lift off, you should feel all the weight on your shoulder blades and traps. Come down, elbows in. Notice how my elbows are close to my body. And then push with your feet and your back. Elbows in, push against your back. The bar path should almost go back towards the top of your head. So elbows in like this, back towards the top of your head. Now watch my bar path here. Instead of coming like this, straight up, like what a lot of people do, come down, and then push back. Elbows in, push back. All right, now that we got the form over with, it's bad dude to be weight. Let's fucking throw some weight around. So now, since we finished the bench press, which builds strength and hypertrophy, this is really gonna build the chest. So what I do is if I hit flat bench, I'll go into incline dumbbell. If I hit incline bench press with the barbell, I'll do flat dumbbell. So I always alternate the two. I can't do both. I don't do flat and flat. I either do flat and incline or incline and flat. But I always do a dumbbell exercise after my barbell press, just because it seems to really facilitate hypertrophy, and I go heavy as fuck. So right here are 120-pound dumbbells, and we're gonna rep these out and just really focus on the squeeze, the contraction, but always dumbbells after the compound movement. Compound movement's gonna really target those fast twitch muscle fibers, and this kind of hits both. So here we go. All right, so now that we finished that chest movement of the incline dumbbell press, we're gonna move on to flies. Now, I'm gonna do something different than probably what you saw before in other videos on how to grow your chest. But I think flies, anything with cables coming here and getting that full squeeze, and also anything with any movement, just squeezing at the top, really contracting, hitting those fibers is gonna grow your chest the most. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit a machine fly superset with cable flies to wrap up the workout. And for those wondering what my rep scheme was for my other movements on bench press, we hit a 4x5. For this incline dumbbell, I always hit sets of 4x8. Now there, we're gonna make more volume to simulate more hypertrophy, get those muscle fibers firing. We're gonna go as many reps as possible. With that being said, I always try to get at least 10. So anything past 10, I just keep pushing until failure. And we're gonna do 3 sets of that superset, and that kills my chest. But yeah, that's kind of like a chest workout, and then normally I'll add triceps to the end of that as well, but I just wanted to show you guys a chest workout today. Keep it short and sweet, something that you guys can follow, and it works the best for me. It's really how I grew my chest, so we're gonna keep moving forward and crush it, and show you guys my post-workout meal to keep the gains. So let's do it. You want to squeeze at the top, slowly go back. Get the eccentric and concentric muscle fibers. See, those last two exercises are really focused on the squeeze, getting a crazy pump, and getting the blood flow to the muscles, which are inevitably going to make them grow. The more blood volume, the more your muscles will expand and grow. So that's the whole point in getting a pump, and I like to get a pump the most at the end of my workout and just really drain the towel. So we just hit the superset, and yeah, that is my chest workout. All right, so we're back from the gym. I'm gonna show you guys a post-workout meal. If you've ever had Chipotle or Kava, this is similar to it, like idea, but it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna show you guys right now. It's gonna put on 30 pounds of muscle. Well, maybe not, but it tastes amazing. Now, see this? This is how you meal prep for success. And down here, got some more. A little bit of this, fat-free cheese, greens. Oh, and lastly, some Boathouse cucumber ranch. Now the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add spinach. Get the greens in. Next, we're gonna add some rice. Now, I meal prep this rice, this is what I mean. In order to succeed in meal prep, dieting, being lean, having a good physique, you have to kind of plan ahead so you don't fail to prepare. If you fail to prepare, you're most likely gonna panic and go to stressful foods that make you feel good. I choose this, I meal prep in my big rice cooker over here. It's called an aroma rice cooker, and I cook a week's worth of rice. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I do with that. And I also have an air fryer over here, and I cook my week's worth of chicken breast in Tupperware, and just, you know, one less thing I have to do. Next, we have some mango pico de gallo. I just put 230 grams of rice in, but here we're gonna take some scoops. Sprinkle some everything bagel seasoning on. About 7 ounces of chicken, and then some fat-free cheese. And last but not least, some Boathouse cucumber ranch. And so a little like that. We're gonna mix this up and show you guys the finished product. So I'm gonna toss the macros in the right-hand top of the screen, but this is the bowl, the protein bowl, another corn-fed bowl, if that's what you want to call it. But if you make this, tag me on Instagram. I love like interacting with you guys, seeing that like you guys learn from my videos and stuff. But yeah, this gives it like the ranch on it, gives it like a creamy texture, and this is ultimately the best post-workout meal. Macros, calories of this are gonna be in the top right hand of the screen with protein on it, and yeah, it tastes amazing. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Full day of eating on a lean bulk is coming this week or next video. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay corn fed. It's been a minute, but I miss you guys.